So far, pizza, potato, ginkgo, a gyro. Duck! Really? Really? Yeah, yeah. No, duck down. What? So I'm guessing that you're the father of those puppies.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
I am a boss dog.
Lost dog.
And a boss dog does boss things. Those are clearly your puppies, and I heard that she's homeless right now. So
Yeah, she's out on the streets now. Her owner abandoned her and her puppies.
Wow, no roof over her head. That's
Rough.
Well then, we shall share our scraps with them.
Yeah, I cool with that. That's a cool idea. I mean, I was a puppy once.
Hello, Mother. It has come to our attention here at the Potong Association that your owner no longer provides you with safety, shelter, or nutrition.
Boo.
Well, it is my hope that we can lift your mood with this offering of some food.
Thank you. We haven't eaten in days. It's really tough on these streets with all these little mouths to feed and, well, you know their father.
No. He's aware that you're the mother of his daughters and sons. He just had an errand to run.
To run is correct. Don't defend him. I know he's a scoundrel of a mongrel.
He went to find food.
He went to find a place to hide. He's behind that bin. I can see you peeping at me. I can see you peeping at me.
Hey, look, some potongs nearby. Let me pelt them. Real good boy. Bash, go from here.
Want to prevent scenes like this one? As a responsible pet owner, it's important to consider spaying or neutering your pets. This simple procedure can help to reduce the number of abandoned or unwanted animals. It can also improve your pet's health and behavior, and they are less likely to wander off. Make the responsible choice today to improve your pet's health and well-being while helping to reduce animal suffering. To find out more about our education programs or spay-neuter services, WhatsApp 689-7661. To book a spay for your pet, contact Animal Welfare Network on WhatsApp at 275-SPAY. TTSPCA Port of Spain Shelter at 622-1367 or 628-1615. And the TTSPCA Tobago Shelter at 233-1951.
That's right. The Animal Welfare Network, the TTSPCA and Rembunction have collaborated on a series of animated videos on street animals, cruelty issues, and the likes. To give us some education this morning, they're joining us without a furry friend to tell us more. I'm very upset with you, Sarah.
Oh, God.
Welcome back, because Sarah Agostini is the TTSPCA Operations Manager and the Animal Welfare Network Chairperson. Remy today is in his capacity of a multimedia artist, if you will. I just realized I didn't know that your full name was Roland Learwood. I read it. It's not like, wait, what? But anyway, Remy's here because this collaboration is awesome, first and foremost. Who contacted who to say, let's do this?
I mean, it was sort of like, I think we'd said we'd wanted to do a series of videos for schools, and then everybody said, this is the person you need to go to, and so it was sort of like, okay, let's contact Remy and see if he's willing to collaborate with us on producing a series of videos, and then it just took off from there.
Well, it's not something that is difficult for you, is it, Remy? How long did these take to create?
Well, it depends on the complexity of the storyline, right? So some of them I could do like in a day, but like that particular one would have taken some time because I would have played all the characters.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
the woman?
Well, no, not the woman, right?
Okay.
All the other. But I performed all the puppets is what I'm saying. And then we did the voiceover for the female puppet. You know, so yeah, so that one probably took like about maybe a week because of the fact that we had to layer it, right? So you had to build the backgrounds.
Right.
And then, you know, you're doing the green screen magic where you put them all together.
Of course I know. I do this all the time. So, Sarah, what would you say is the actual result of these? Because they've been shared in schools already, yes?
Well, this is for the senior school program that we're developing. So there's actually 5 more, I think it's 4 or 5 more videos that we're going to collaborate on, from adoption to responsible ownership, hitting on cruelty, wildlife, and then the spay or neuter is one of them.
Yeah.
So what we've been doing recently, well, not recently, for 2012, we started a primary school education program.
Right.
And we've been going to schools and facilitating students. In the last school year, we did 11,000 students. We facilitated a program. Because we're seeing the need for, teaching the next generation about animal welfare. The old adage, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. I mean, it is what it is. So we recognize you have to target the youth and the next generation if you want to see a change in the way animals are treated in Trinidad.
Now, Remy, did you have any sort of strong connections? Are you a pet person? Are you an animal person at all?
Well, yeah, I've always loved animals. I had pets when I was growing up. I've had recently because I'm a current place, not allowed, but I've always been sympathetic. For example, I really hate Christmas time and those events when the firecrackers scare the animals and have them scrambling. So it was a no-brainer to collaborate. Right? When she approached me, and because they had seen some of the stuff I had done independently with the Potong Association, and so as I said, it was basically
an evolution of the association.
It was easy to collaborate on this because I felt like, again, reaching young people, and what she said, can't teach you old dog new tricks, reaching young people in a medium that they would be more amenable to.
Yeah.
So, that's why I was like, sure, certainly, Sarah, let's do something that could relate to kids and bring awareness to the cause.
Granted that you said there are more to come and we're tackling a few more conversations or a few more topics. This one, towards the senior students, we will have different types of, or lengths, I imagine, intensity or levels of depth for younger generations, perhaps?
That's correct. And then we can also take it into the communities as well, and that's what we're hoping to share. I mean, we're very lucky that the Angostura Foundation has given us the funds to collaborate with Remy. So it's TTSPCA as well as Animal Welfare Network collaborating on this program, thanks to the Angostura Foundation. And we are going to slowly release them, I think, and work around it. So when we go into schools, we'll decide how many we're going to show, and then you talk about what they've just seen, the students. And it's a very interactive, very free-flowing program, and we hope that I think, with this generation, everything is sort of media and phones and this and that. If you try and sit down and talk to them, I lock off. I am terrible. I just lock off. Someone talks to me for a certain length of time, I'm just like, and I have to do what? So, the attention span of a gnat. So I think you have to really
meet them where they're at.
Exactly, and get them excited. And Remy's just produced the Bacchanal video, and it's music, and it hypes you up, and we're going to play that at the beginning of each session because I don't think kids will sort of think that that's what they're going to get.
Right.
So it'll hype it up a little more and
we're going to actually play the Bacchanal as well because really took a little piece of it last night and I don't know. The first of all, the player on the words Bacchanal, I was like, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But again, these things come to you really easily. You make it seem like, you should have been thinking about this already.
Well, as I say, I sometimes I don't really know where the ideas come from, but I give thanks for the gifts, I guess, because so you give my concept and make something that I think would suit what we're talking about at that point in time. So there you go, Bacchanal. Bacchanal.
Road match.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I think you have to, it's fun and it's exciting, and I love the fact that we're promoting pot hounds. People just diss a pot hound. We love a pot hound,
And actually, when I was looking for dog to, at the time, a dog to buy, because I didn't know better, adopt or shop here. The best advice that I kept getting from multiple vets was that we should look for a Caribbean Shepherd because they literally have the resilience of Jesus. It's amazing. Yeah. And beyond that, generally, there are so many more of them available. So when we talk about the adoption situation, it's really something to focus on. Now, I do want to get into the Bacchanal, as I said, but I do want to make sure that the message is not lost. We've shared the numbers and the ways that people could connect, but we need to talk about two things. That adoption process. First of all, how is the shelter looking? Do we have a lot of dogs or cats, animals still in shelter?
The shelter's looking a lot better financially than it did in July, because in July we were looking at shutting down. And thanks to members of the public and the private sector, I'll leave it right there with that one. Nobody else. we were able to survive. If it hadn't been for the fact that the public reached out to us and said, you cannot shut down after 100 years of being in existence, we would not be here and having this discussion as we speak now. But adoption-wise, it's been slow because there's just been such a so many people breeding to make money post-COVID that purebred dogs they're selling for 500, 400, and we're competing with that and with a purebred dog, and so it has been difficult. But slowly and surely, I think people understand. Listen, when you adopt from the shelter, you're getting a well-socialized animal that's spayed, neutered, vaccinated, comes with a collar and tag, and that we know the type of dog you're going to get for your family.
Right.
So, I hate to say it, but if you go to a breeder, you're getting cat and bag. You know what I'm saying? But, so it could be anything you get.
Yeah.
But, so I think we're hoping that just pushing that adoption and again, pushing it to the new generation and saying, look, you have to change how you think about animals and start looking at the animals that are around us, especially in shelters that need homes and through rescuers.
They need a roof over their head.
Because it's rough. Because it's rough.
Because it's rough
out there.
We could do this all morning long. But we will let the Potong Association take over because hopefully we'll be able to give you a little snippet of the bacchanal as we go to break here on the Now Morning Show. Let me say thank you to you both, not just for being here, but for continuing to champion such a beautiful cause. I'm definitely an advocate, and you can be too. Don't forget to check out the numbers that we've shared with you to donate, to WhatsApp, to ask questions, to adopt, not shop, and help a pet in need. Guys, we take a break and come back with more here on the Now.
It has come to our attention here at the Potong Association that you want us to do calypso and soca in this year's celebration. Well, pause, check the fine print, read the clause. Because anytime these carnivores in your carnival, it is a bacchanal. 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 Eyes up a tongue, use up a tongue. Stat, that, back, pat, come to run tongue. Heel, or sit down. Better than we pedigree, now you're dead wrong. White, black, tan, spotted or dark wrong. Every breeding need is just a mix up and mixed down. Bacchanal.